Hello, this is Julia C. Welcome to 408 Home and On. Now it's the 6th of each month. We're going to using Redfin data to share with you our 6 counties regarding the active listing, the new listing, the pending sale, as well as the sale price. If you follow us, you will definitely know how the market goes. So let's start it with the Alameda County. The data it's up to the end of the month, so it will be close to the end of the year as well. So for Alameda, new listing overall for the year is pretty good. The blue line is 2025, the yellow one is 2024, the red one is 2023. So in the beginning of the year, like until May, we have a good more new listing. But after that, it's pretty much similar to the last 2 years. Okay, let's look at all the active listing will give us the inventory. So if you look at this blue line, which is the 2025, we have in the whole year, we have more inventory than the last 2 years. So that's more inventory. Okay, then look at the pending sale. The pending sale is already in contract. It's kind of telling us the seller already accept the offer, just waiting for buyer to close the transaction. It's a good indicator of the demand. So in the beginning of the year, look at the blue line here. We have up to April, we have a good pending sale. We have a good demand. And also in about May, for the month of May, we also have a good demand. Other than those 2 times, overall is worse than the year before. So let's look at the price. For Alameda County, the blue line 2025, in the beginning of the year, is not as good as last year until like February. We pick up a little bit, but then starting in like April all the way to October, we are worse than last year. And then in the beginning of in the October, second week of October to November, the first week, we pick up a little bit, but now it's worse than last 2 years. So overall price is not as good as last year, especially last year in April to August. It was pretty good. Okay, and then let's look at the Contra Costa new listing. Same thing in the beginning of the year until June, we have a good new listing. After that, we drop a lot on the new listing. Overall inventory, same as Alameda County, we have all year long more inventory than last 2 years. And the pending sale, the demand in the beginning of the year was pretty good until April, and then after that, it's pretty much same as last 2 years. And then the price, only good is between end of January to early March. We were doing pretty good. Other than that, it's not very well for the rest of the year. So overall price is worse than the last year. Okay, we're going to look at the Marin County new listing. It's more new listing until June, from the beginning of the year until June, and then the rest is the same. And then for the overall active listing, inventory is pretty good for the year until November, end of the November, and then it wasn't that good. And then the next, we're going to look at the pending sale. Pending sale in the beginning of the year, it's pretty good until June, and then it dropped until August. After August, we also pick up a little bit. So overall, Marin demand is pretty good for the year. And then we're going to look at the price. Marin County, if you look at the chart, it's pretty much the slow is pretty much same as 2024, except the shifting the time. See, like last year in May, we have from May to May, this is May 5th to May 19th. So it's like 2 weeks. But then this year we shifted late, like in the May 18th to June 8th. So we're kind of like shifting a couple of weeks for the top. But it's still is not as high as last year. Okay, let's look at San Francisco. New listing. It's pretty much the same as last year. Pick up a little bit in the February to May. And then overall inventory is pretty close to the year in the beginning from March to June. And then after that, inventory dropped significantly compared to the last 2 years. And the pending sale, overall, it's pretty good for the year, like the rest of the year, except that in the March to May, only that 2 months, that wasn't doing well for the pending. Other than that, the rest of the year, it's better than last year. Okay, let's look at the price. Same thing, it's like a pending. We are doing pretty good, except the starting in July, ended in around September. That wasn't, well, other than that, we are doing pretty good in San Francisco. Okay, so Mateo new listing, again, pick up in the beginning of the year until May, and then it's dropping like the rest of the last 2 years. And the active overall inventory, again, until July, we have a good inventory. After that, we drop also worse than last 2 years. And then the pending sale, we have now is the pending sale is back to the beginning of the year. So the pending sale dropped significantly toward the end of the year. So if you average up, it's like we have no, compared to the beginning of the year, it's the same for San Mateo. Okay, let's look at the price. Price we pick up in February until April, and then drop down, and then pick up again, like in October and the beginning of November. So overall, the price is it's pretty flat, but then it's slightly less than last year for San Mateo. Okay, lastly, we look at Santa Clara. The new listing in Santa Clara, it's in the beginning of the year, it's pretty good until April, and then the rest of the year, we have a less new listing compared to 2024. Overall inventory, we have a good inventory until the turning point is in the September 1st, and then the rest is the worse than last year. And then the pending sale, in the beginning of the year, we're doing pretty good for the demand until March 2nd. After that, it's pretty much worse than the last 2 years. So pending demand is not that strong for Santa Clara throughout the year. And then the price we're doing very well, pretty much better than last year until this October, and just for a couple of weeks, and then we are still better than last 2 years. So Santa Clara price-wise overall is better than last year. So that's the Redfin data for update. And the 20th of the month, at the 20th of each month, we're going to using MLS data to share with you our 26 cities. So don't miss it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.